What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some Ozzy Osbourne. Now, if you're new to our channel, go check out Black Sabbath. So we've got like, I don't know how many songs. We got 4 or 5 Black Sabbath songs.
We got a lot of Black Sabbath, yes. The last one we did was the Wizard.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you how many we got right now, too.
Yeah, I know we did the Wizard, the Void.
Yeah, the
Fairies,
Wizard, the Void.
Fairies,
yeah, we got 7 Black Sabbath reactions. Yeah. Just go to playlist and click on that.
So when we first did Black Sabbath, I'm not a Black Sabbath fan, and I was all like, well, Ozzy this and Ozzy that. And then people in the comments quickly schooled me. What is all this Ozzy talk about Black Sabbath? Yeah. So whenever I started this video out by saying we're going to listen to some Ozzy Osbourne, I actually mean Ozzy whenever he went out on a solo career. Because I was talking to you about Randy Rhoads, and I didn't even know nothing about Tony and how awesome he was at the time. But
tell them what song we doing.
I did have we're gonna do Crazy Train, and I think I had the cassette for that, and my brother was a big Randy Rhoads fan. That's the guitar player. So we're gonna listen. I guess when Ozzy was fired or kicked out of the Black Sabbath, he started a solo career, and then he got a freaking awesome guitarist. And then I think the guitarist ended up, I don't know if they got how many albums they got together before the guitarist actually died in a plane wreck. So this is Crazy Train.
This is Crazy Train. So you've heard this song before? I might have. I don't know the name, but I might recognize it.
Oh yeah, man, I've heard this song plenty of times. I always like this Crazy Train song, and it used to play on the radio a lot.
All right, well, we're doing this YouTube video right here. 14 million views off of Ozzy Osbourne's official channel.
Okay.
So here we go.
All right, let's hit it.
Let's do it. Boy,
you heard
course it? I recognize this. Of course, I know this.
Oh,
song.
You do recognize it?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. So how do you know it though?
I have no clue. You know, it's some movie. What movie has to use this?
Did it?
All right.
I know you say you heard it before, but I know you had never just like listened to it like that.
No, but I recognize the intro, and of course I recognize the chorus. I like that chorus a lot. That's a sweet chorus he has.
Yeah, I'm going off the rails on the crazy train.
Yeah, and you said, is this the guitarist from Black Sabbath? Do you know?
No, it's definitely not. No, this is Randy Rhoads.
Well, man, he got another awesome guitarist because this man gave him an awesome riff, gave him an awesome everything. But I don't really like that this is Ozzy Osbourne's song, because it's not. I mean, this man has a bunch of people, making the music for him. He's the singer. Does he play any instrument on this song, I
mean, that's a good question. I don't know how much of the actual writing credit other than lyrics that he gets. I mean, I know because we learned everything we're about to say about Black Sabbath, we learned on this channel listening to it. So
from the comments is where we learned it all.
Yeah, exactly. Through the comments. So I know that Geezer wrote all the lyrics before, so who was writing these lyrics? These are some good lyrics.
Maybe Ozzy Osbourne was
I know one thing, he was sober, and you can hear it in his voice. He sounds good.
Yeah.
And they found that right auto-tune for him. That right, not auto-tune.
Look at this.
That's probably
Composer,
wrong.
lyricist, Osbourne.
Right.
Right there. Another one for Rhoads. Another one for Daisley.
Okay. All right. So
that's what it says. 3 lyricists right there.
I didn't mean to say auto-tune, maybe voice modulation or whatever the effect is they're putting on his voice. It sounds, for this song, it sounds awesome.
Yeah. He has a sweet voice. I don't know what if they're using any effects on his voice, but yeah, he's hitting them notes, and yeah, he's killing it. You could tell he's been doing this for a minute. He's like, sucker, I know how to sing now. I'm good to go.
Who is the guy? Is there? To me, it sounds like there's 2 guitarists, and I think there's only one. But man, he does a good job from going from basic rhythm, section to his solos. It sounds like there's 2 guys.
They got that thrash on that guitar. Do you hear like the sound it's making? They got that thrash on that guitar. When did this come out? Do you know?
Man, dude, I don't want to say. I think like in the early 80s. I think. But
right. Look at this. Look, this YouTube video was posted September of 2020.
What?
And it has 14 million views.
Man, I told you, man, people really like this song. I like this song. This song kind of does something that you don't hear often, and it's in that the word that I would use is it soars. There's parts of it where, especially where Randy's playing and the music at the same time, it has this like, I don't know, it lifts. It has a soaring, uplifting like feel to it. I think this song is awesome. My question is, because I haven't heard it in a long time, are we about to get an instrumental right now and hear Randy really go off?
Who knows?
Or is the whole song like, or is it just going to repeat the chorus?
I don't know.
Hit that thing.
Here we go.
I know that things are going wrong for me. You gotta listen to my words.
Hey. Dang.
Into the cold war, that's what we become. Inherited trouble, I mentally numb. Waiting, I just cannot live. I'm living with something that just isn't fair.
Man, they had Alvin and the Chipmunks come in at the end. You heard them?
Yeah. Yeah, man, they brought the heat at the end of the song.
Yeah, that guitar solo, he came in for about 30 seconds, but he played about 30 times 10 notes on that thing.
Now I know why. I know that guy's name. You know?
Yes.
I mean,
he's up there with with the Black Sabbath guitars. I don't know his name, but
yeah.
they both. If you would have told me that this was the same guitars, I completely would have believed it. They sound very similar.
How did they find? And his name is so easy to remember. Randy Rhoads. How did they find this kid? I think he was young, man. Where did he come from? He was so good. This song, man. This song is a success story because Ozzy, in most circles, would have been finished, man. But
get him out of here, coach.
But he came back with the heat. What other good songs? Tell us in the comments.
Fire.
Should we listen to off of the? I guess is this the debut album of Ozzy Osbourne's solo career? Tell us some other ones to check out because I'd like to hear. Honestly, this is a Randy Rhoads song to me. I mean, in all honesty. I mean, but I will give it up to Ozzy.
But his lyrics and his voice deep. Too.
Man, if you listen to his lyrics, man, it sounds a lot like his career going off the rails and how everything was falling to pieces. And he's just like, man, I'm about to write about all of that. But guess what? I'm putting a song, and then we're gonna be back. And but that guitar solo, you're right. It was a very, very short amount of time. But boy,
he got so many notes in with that small amount of time he was given.
And you see what I'm saying? Doesn't it sound like he's almost like the lead guitar and then another person comes in behind him with that rhythm? I think it's him just switching back and forth through the whole thing, though. I think it's just him. And throughout the whole song, I was like, boy, they turned them drums down. I was like, man, them
That's
drums.
True.
And
the bass too. There was not much bass
until the very end, like the last 20 seconds.
I mean, I'm sure the bass was in there doing stuff, but it was not highlighted, and they weren't doing their own thing. They were just doing the background work.
They were.
Yeah.
When they came back at the last 20 seconds, that drummer comes in hardcore, though. They needed to slow the song down at least once in the middle and let that drummer go off so that we could be drawn into him. Because, man, tell us in the comments what you guys think. Throughout the whole song, it seems really like all I hear is Randy and Ozzy. But then at the end, I do hear the drummer. I heard him. And he sounded good because he had a couple of rolls at the end. He was doing stuff. It just sounded like at the end, I was like, man, this sounds like a band. Like, it sounds like a full band.
Yeah, that's why they should have gave themselves a band name and not just Ozzy Osbourne's song. I don't like that.
I know. So what is that?
It's him. He made the song. He did the instruments. He did the guitar.
So
he
it's
did
called
drums.
Ozzy Osbourne. That's it. This is the name of this
Ozzy
version
made
of
the
band.
song. Ozzy made everything because it's him.
Could they ever?
It should have been the band name. They should have made a new band name.
They might have needed a band name for real. They
disrespecting Rhoads and all these people.
I wonder what happened after Rose passed. Was he, who was the guitarist that came in and tried to do Crazy Train behind him? But yeah, I like the tone that he chose. Like you said, we don't know the name of it, but I think the word thrash is a good sound.
For the guitar,
yeah, it had a good sound.
Thrash
to
metal to it. Yes,
yeah.
It was thrash metal because the noises it was making every time, like he'd switch his notes and stuff. It was crazy.
I liked how he'd be like, it would make. He had all kinds of little.
He was good at those transitions too. He was killing his transitions.
He was, man.
Yes,
dude, that song was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, good. I'm looking forward to hearing some more from Ozzy solo. You guys teach us like they did about Black Sabbath. Now we know a lot about Black Sabbath, bro.
Yeah, teach us about.
I could definitely.
They don't have a name, but maybe they do. Maybe y'all will tell us.
I could pass an end of semester test on Black Sabbath now.
You watched the documentary though.
I did watch the documentary too,
yeah.
But that was after everybody was telling me, man, that he lost his 2 fingers and all that. Yeah, but then I did watch the documentary.
I didn't watch the documentary.
All that about their town they grew up in. And everything.
See, you watched that. I'm just working off of comments.
That's true.
All right, we're going to end it here. That was Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. And, it should be more people. Ozzy Osbourne and Rhoads. And
I know. It is weird saying Ozzy Osbourne.
And
I guess there are other people like Prince. You don't know the great musicians behind them, but you're just like, hey, we're going to hear Prince. And then whoever great musicians are behind them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to see you guys in the next video. Tell us what to react to next from Ozzy Osbourne in the game, and we're out. Peace.